Hello everyone, welcome to another exciting and interesting episode of Dynamic Series with Bime. The topic of today is on cheating and infidelity in relationship and in marriage. Cheating and infidelity in relationship and in marriage. So the first reason on my list today why people cheat or why they involve in infidelity and cheating in relationship and in marriage is disconnection. Yeah, we've been married for months, we've been married for years, we've been married or we've been in a relationship for a while. You've been together. You get to understand each other. You've been seeing the same person every day, this same person all the time. You guys are used to each other. So the person becomes familiar. The person becomes predictable. So there is nothing new or exciting about the person again. And this is another reason that causes problem and causes people to start drifting apart. So more than we saying, we need to understand, we need to look at the fact that, am I still enjoying my partner? You have to ask yourself that question. Are you still enjoying your partner? Are you guys still together? Can you boldly say, okay, since we've been together for the past 5 years, 2 years or so or more, I still enjoy my partner. I still look forward to hearing this person, seeing this person every time. So drifting apart, people become so familiar, they become so predictable, and there's nothing new or exciting about the relationship again. This is one of the reasons why people drift apart. So what I would say is people should try as much as possible to spice things up in relationship, make the relationship exciting, make it new. Ladies, don't get so comfortable because you are now married, and you now start tying wrapper. You that used to slay, dress up, look so good before, you now become one bolder guard woman in the house, tying wrapper in the whole house. Please, who does that? I don't like it. So please, let's watch that. And men, you now start carrying all these your boxers around. The whole thing has turned otikaleti. I don't know the right word to use. I will try and translate it. Otikaleti, boxers otikaleti. It is not good. It now makes you look so unkept. Your beers they are filled up. You didn't take care of them. You didn't keep them clean and cool and hot. So you forget your partner. Saying lots of nice and beautiful things to each other becomes a problem. You don't even do it again. So all this, we need to watch it. The second reason why people cheat in relationship or in marriage is feeling unloved. There's something they call love languages. We'll talk about that in some other episode of Dynamic Series. There are 5 love languages, and different people respond to different love languages in relationship or in marriage. So you have to understand your partner's love language and what they respond to. There are some people that love verbal expression of love, like you telling them they look beautiful, they look amazing, they look good and all of that. So you have to understand what your partner wants and what the person likes and what you see that it works, what you see that it works. When you say it, you see that, I just told my wife she looks so beautiful, and you need to see the way she was just singing in the house and just running around. And I told my partner she looks so nice, and you need to see the way she was just so happy. You have to understand the person. And there are some people that their own love language is physical expression of love, like kissing them, cuddling them, coming together, touching them. Some people understand this better than every other thing. So you have to understand your partner or your wife or your husband's love language, and you have to keep at it, renew it, bring sweet and nice things to the relationship. The third reason is no consistency. What do I mean by no consistency? There are some things maybe you used to do, maybe the man used to do to his wife, and probably all of a sudden he then stopped doing them. Maybe you write her poems, you make her breakfast in bed, you buy her gifts, you say a lot of nice and amazing things to her, you do many things. You call her in the office to tell her something sweet and all those things. But all of a sudden, maybe as a result of work and kids that's been introduced into the relation, into the marriage, you just tend to forget everything and you don't do them again. It makes the relationship then become sour, or the marriage becomes sour. And then people start looking for sweet and exciting things outside their marriage or relationship. That is another thing. So there is need for consistency. That if you ask people, why do you love each other? You find out that most of the time it's not about saying I like the person is smart, the person is intelligent, the person is ambitious. It goes beyond that. I think most of the time people tend to love each other based on the daily accumulation of daily little things that they do for one another, like saying good things to each other, like giving each other breakfast in bed, like playing music in the morning and dancing with the person just for a few minutes before you rush out or get out of the bed. Weekend, going out, going on vacations, going spending time alone away from the kids. Maybe you drop them with with your friends, your neighbors, your in-laws and all. Spending time together, all those things, accumulation of those, all those little things matters a lot in marriage and in relationship. So you should understand one another.